Do you even understand how much money this is? That was a question that I asked a student of mine one time. I was teaching second grade, and a child had gotten $300 from their parents' bedroom and had come into the classroom. And there they were having some free time in the room, and he tried to buy a Pokemon card off another child for $300. And that child came up to me and was like, I don't think I should do this. Hello, I'm Mark, and this is your daily Cornerstone connection. Well, that child did not quite understand the value of what it is they had. And oftentimes in life, I think, particularly in the context of families, sometimes we just don't get the values. Either personally speaking, maybe there's a value that I don't have, that I should have. or even as parents or as grandparents, you might even look at that and think, have we passed down our family values? Well, I've been going through here in my devotions, different kids in the Bible. And so last time I spoke here, we talked about Isaac was this child of promise, a child of blessing to Abraham. Well, Isaac himself has two kids. His wife's name is Rebecca, and they have Esau and Jacob, and those are their two kids. And so Esau is the oldest. And the story kicks off here in Genesis chapter 25, and we're going to jump down to verse 29. So as the oldest, Esau would have had this thing called a birthright. This entitles him. He is the firstborn. And in that culture at that time, that gave him all kinds of position and authority that his brother Jacob just would not have had. And so the scriptures start off, it says, once when Jacob was cooking stew, Esau came in from the field and he was exhausted, right? I'm sure some of you have gone fishing and hunting before and just come back wiped. He was exhausted. And Esau said to Jacob, let me eat some of that red stew. I am exhausted. Therefore, his name was called Edom. Jacob said, sell me your birthright now. That is, in the world of fundraising, we call that a hard ask. That is, says, I want your birthright right this second. Esau, now remember, this is all just over a pot of stew, over some food. Keep that in mind. Esau said, I am about to die. If I could translate that to 2021 with the kids, it would be like, I am like totally dead already. I am about to die. A little exaggeration there. Of what use is a birthright to me? Jacob said, swear to me now. Now, if there wasn't a red flag before, that should be a red flag. So he swore to him and sold his birthright to Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and lentil stew, and he ate and drank and rose and went away. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Esau did not take in the value of all that birthright meant. And he didn't have that. I think sometimes, in our lives, we can even not understand sometimes the value of something, be it the value of money or the value of whatever. But I know a lot of you watching this are parents. Some of you are even grandparents. And I would just challenge you to even think about what kind of values are you as a family passing on to your kids. So here's a quick little action step that goes along with our devotion this morning. Can you think through 3 different family values that you have? Maybe your family value is, as a family, it is important that we are going to church every Sunday. Maybe your family value is, as a family, we value honesty. You will always tell the truth the first time. Whatever the case may be. Maybe you have a family value as simple as we eat supper together as a family. That's a value. But identify those 3 family values and then think, have you successfully passed that on to your kids and to your grandkids? I give Esau not a whole lot of grace for what he did. He gave up this super valuable thing like it was nothing. But I also think of Isaac, his dad. And I think, this also kind of tells me Isaac didn't successfully pass on the value of a birthright and what that meant to Esau. That or Esau just didn't care. That's possible, yes. Pass on your family values because you have a great opportunity to leave a legacy for your kids, a legacy for your grandkids. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.